Green. It's everywhere, especially since it's rained here for the past week. What I think is significant about having the timing of this conference now is that when I moved to the state 10 years ago and started in this industry, I've been in this industry now for over 20 years, is that when you would talk to people about energy savings performance contracting, the reaction was, huh, never heard of it, couldn't spell it, or they had a bad experience. And it's just awesome to see that in 7 to 8 years, 9 years, we've got a panel of folks sitting up on the stage who have done it successfully, and we're talking multi-million-dollar projects here.
You have really here represented, wow, it's your entire tax base, isn't it? I mean, you got counties and schools, and John, we're just hoping you're taking really good notes and you get them back to the governor, frankly.
The 9 of us that have worked to absolutely put this together has been a joy. A year in the making, and the product, the end result, people learning about what we do, people learning what the state wants to do, what TVA is doing, I think is significant.
I set a goal approximately a year ago, a little over a year ago, that we wanted to make Nashville the greenest city in the Southeast. And that is a big goal, and I acknowledge that we have a long way to go.
If you travel to different cities around the world, you see that they're doing many of the innovative things that you see happening, like those here in Nashville and other leading cities and states around the country. They're moving very quickly. It is global competition and jobs that are driving that.
We're going to invest heavily in performance contracting, use some of that bonding capacity to grow and to improve the energy efficiency of our state buildings.
Just last week, the U.S. Department of Energy approved Governor Bredeson's Volunteer State Solar Initiative, using federal stimulus dollars for a comprehensive solar energy and economic development program to create jobs and ensure Tennessee's clean energy future.
Everything from our higher ed to healthcare to municipalities, K through 12, all of the above have really been talked about today. And I believe people will walk away with a message of what they can actually do.
Everybody's got to be involved, and what we've got to do is we've got to create a self-sustaining industry, y'all. TVA can't do this, the mayor can't do this by himself, the state can't do it by themselves. We've got to have a viable industry of providers that understand what the issues are, working with customers.
But that is the Energy Services Coalition. It was formed as a group of individuals, not companies, that could come together and sit at a common table and say, what's going on here? Why can't we move these programs forward? Why don't we understand how utility companies are actually thinking about efficiency today and really want it to be a part of their mix? What's happening to keep us from moving the ball forward?
My expectations were that there were going to be representations from various schools all over the valley and ESCOs, and to educate the school systems on the partnerships that TVA has created with ESCOs, and also introduce incentives that could help the school systems to move towards implementing efficiency projects, and sort of how all that works together, and we're all in this game together.
Hey, I'm a small, real small school district, about 2,300 students, and it primarily falls on me when it comes budget time. And you've got county commissions not going to come forth with any new tax money now, so I realize that the second most expensive part of my budget is utilities.
You knew you had this big energy bill. Where'd you get the money?
The money to pay for the lighting comes from the energy savings.
Oh, I see. I see. So you actually didn't need any more money. Is that right?
That's correct.
You just went down that path and said, come on, boys, let's do it. Yeah?
That's correct.
And it paid for itself.
It is paying for itself currently.
Oh, good. Good.
Energy efficiency works. It's cheap, it's clean, it's available today. The technology we have today can meet the energy demands we have of tomorrow.
We are here to continue to beat the drums and say, hey, everyone in the community, come and get involved. Why? Because this is the future of our kids.
These opportunities are paid for and funded by all of us as a society. If you're not taking advantage of them, good for your gratuitous nature to pass that on to somebody else. But all of us want to take advantage of this on our own. Don't bypass the opportunity. It's here for all of us to take.
So you have to ask yourself that one question when you leave today is, did I spend my time wisely? Was I well informed? Am I equipped to go from here and take action? And am I willing to do what it takes to see it all the way through?